Hello everyone, this is Elijah here, and let me welcome you to a video produced by Financial Anatomy, the place where you can learn how to take control of your financial destiny. And in this video, we're going to be announcing a new show which I'm very excited for, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So if you've been watching this channel, or if you've subscribed to this channel, then it's safe to say that you are very interested in the topic of personal finance. And personal finance takes different flavors, about budgeting, about investing, about how to spend your money, retirement planning. All those things fall under that umbrella, and there are things that I haven't even covered. So with a lot of y'all being interested in those type of topics, safe to assume that a good amount of y'all probably read financial books. I definitely have read my fair share. In fact, books in general have been a huge part of my life. Not so much fiction, but non-fiction in terms of self-development. So there's three areas, well, I guess you could say four. There's four areas when it comes to self-development in terms of books, non-fiction books. There's finances, health, relationships, and spirituality. And those other three are awesome. In fact, I have health and wellness has been pretty big in my life. I have a full section right here and right here, this health and wellness, but that's not what we're going to be talking about here. We're going to be talking about financial books and reviewing them based on the standards that you want. See, when you buy a book, one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to be blown away because the book really helped you in whatever problem it was meant to solve, or you're going to be let down and you're going to feel like you wasted your time for whatever reason. Maybe the author failed to deliver or whatever. But more and more nowadays, people are coming up with these books as a means to just get you involved with other endeavors, which is fine. But as long as the book itself solves the problem it's supposed to solve, that's okay. So you have people writing books this, hey, you're going to be able to make this or be able to do this or do that. And then in the book, several times they're saying, hey, if you want more information on this, get my course, or get, they're promoting other products. That's fine as long as the book itself is solving the problem that it's supposed to solve. But a lot of times in these new books, they just come out with something so they can call it a book, so they can call themselves an expert, but it doesn't actually solve the problem it's supposed to be solving. And as someone who has written an Amazon bestseller financial book, I have eyes for, okay, this is actually good information it's using to solve this problem. Versus, okay, this cat is just trying to sell me something which there's nothing wrong with, but if they're not solving the problem that I signed up for by buying this book, why would I buy their other products? And the problem is you wasted so much time in the book. It's like you feel kind of cheated. Well, I'm happy to tell you that you'll be able to find out from the reviews that we'll be doing here. You know what, that book is not so good, or that book is perfect for me. So what are we going to be basing the reviews off of? So when it comes to financial books, there's a delicate balance that needs to be achieved. A balance between details on the steps you need to take to get the result you want, and planting the seeds for you to get the concept of what the author is talking about. So you have some books that are very far to the spectrum of concept, and some that are very overly detailed. And we'll give some examples of this. We'll take an author like Robert Kiyosaki, where he's very heavy into planning the concept, like 75% like planning context. But in terms of actionable advice, some people argue his books, they don't give enough actionable advice for you to actually do. And then we'll take Dave Ramsey, someone who gives a lot of detailed actionable advice, but in terms of concept, he kind of already wants you to have the concept down. If you don't, a lot of that actionable advice will go over your head. So what balance does the author achieve? Do they achieve a 50-50 because you do need both? Or are they kind of far from to one side to the other? We'll be reviewing that. And last but not least is I'll give my commentary on exactly which part of the financial anatomy is strengthening. So we're talking about budgeting, income, spending, evaluating opportunities. We'll be covering that, as well as the most important, in my opinion, which of the 6 personalities is that book specifically going to help the most. So for those of y'all that have read Financial Anatomy, you know there are 6 financial personalities. There's the builder, the sniper, the king of the hill, the fame seeker, the conservative, and the preserver. And we'll go into which of those 6 personas that book will specifically benefit, and it can benefit more than one. But this is the catalyst for you to decide if you want to pick the book up or not, because you'll be able to tell, hey, this is great for my personality and it'll help me further towards achieving my goals, that's going to vary based on obviously what we want. But that personality is so key, because some books, they're not going to mean that much to you, but they might be great for me, and vice versa. And I'm just looking forward to that part. And just in case you're wondering, I'm not leaving y'all out of the fold. If at any point there's a financial book or a business book that you want reviewed on the channel, feel free to submit them in the comments below. All you need to do is be a subscriber or be subscribed to the email list, and then we'll add that book to the queue that needs to be reviewed. So let's just get this party started. If you're watching this video right now, you can actually go check out the first review, which is Robert Kiyosaki's Cash Flow Quadrant in the right hand corner, and I'll see you over there. Don't forget to get out there and take control of your financial destinies.